So let's go back to your question. Why do why do you think the tough guys
Why
get
do they get any of the girls? There's a good question. Where I'm redefining it. I'm making it smaller. Why does the guy who's likely to be able to protect you because he's physically fit and he can hurt people, he can grab them. That seems to be the way that this guy's portrayed, that he's strong and he can
it depends
defend
on the
his
woman
woman.
though.
Why would a woman go with him if there's a possibility that he may hit her, he may abuse her, he may be awful to her?
Well, you don't know that right off. Number one, you don't know this guy might be awful to you just because he's strong and burly. I know a lot of strong and burly guys that are just the sweetest
Yeah.
uh, beast walking on the earth.
The kind of gentle giant.
Yeah, but at the same time, it also depends on the woman. It depends on her self-esteem because we really choose the guy we want. So it's really on us. It is. It's on us. The kind of man that we pick out depends on what we feel that we're worthy of.
Yeah.
It's straight. I mean, it's really that simple.
So if you don't think you can get anybody any better than the one who's going to protect you, then you'll settle for
No,
that. But if you think that you deserve somebody who's going to provide for you financially, then you go for him. If you go for the sweet guy, then they're all supposed to be taken anyway. So what's the point of waiting for one of those?
I wish it was that simple. We're not simple. None of us are
I
that
know
simple.
it's not, but it's
That,
just.
that's the bitch of relationship.
Mm,
It's not that simple. It
mm,
just takes so much dynamic for all of us. We all have our own view of reality. We all have our own view of what's right and wrong, or who's right and wrong. So who's to say who we pick out is the right or wrong person? I mean, um, I remember my first husband, who was just a jock. He was an athlete, and you know, a lot of women would just throw themselves at him. And so there's that side of women that goes, "Oh my God, he's attractive, he's rich, he's talented, he's physically attractive." I mean, without a doubt. So a lot of women wanted him for that, the exterior stuff. But then there's a lot of other people that would say, "Okay, he might have these qualities, but he's insecure, he's abusive, he's insecure." There's not a lot of problems with this, right? But it also depends on age. There's so much. We cannot fit into one box for the rest of our life because we change. What I found attractive in my 20s certainly is not what I find attractive now.
mm.
It certainly wasn't what I found attractive in my 30s, and it probably won't be attractive when I'm in my 50s and 60s. So we change. I mean, we cannot be put into one box. It's really, we have to compartmentalize our life because that's what it is, because we change. And if we don't allow our taste to change, if we don't allow our character to change, what we like or what we don't like
Yeah.
in men and women, that means we're not growing.
Mm.
Because I'm sure this young 20 years old that you are attracted to in your 20s would not be the kind of woman that you'd want to be with today. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah. So it would have to depend on the person that's asking us for advice, how old they are, where they are in life,
Hmm.
their self-esteem. I mean, truthfully, their self-esteem and what they feel that they're worth, and then we can better gauge which direction we should guide them if they want our guidance.
Mm.
Because we change, you know that, Andrew. We change. I mean, I'm a different woman than you knew me 2 years ago. We've had this long discussion
Mm.
about, my history in men and my likes and dislikes, and my heart's changed.
Mm.
My desire and what I want in a relationship changed. I'm sure yours too as a man. Or do you guys stay the same? Am I wrong here?
No, well, it depends what kind of guy you've got. I mean, I was saying only recently that there was one guy I met and he was in his 90s. When I met him, I was only late teens, early 20s myself, and he hadn't been well enough to go away to the First World War. there was something physically wrong. He didn't get the all clear to go and fight, and
Oh,
he'd been ill all his life, and he was 94. So we called him a creaking gate. You know, somebody should have oiled the guy.
oh my.
But you know, many people went to that First World War, and his pals, his friends that he'd grown up with, and didn't come back. And he was there aged 94 when I met him, still poorly. So some people don't change. But if you are somebody who's committed to growing as a human being, and that, I think, you know, as you and I, both coaches, both of us like to look at the deeper things in life, then we do want to grow. We do want to improve ourselves as we go on through life, or else what's life about? That's just our point of view. It might not be everybody's point of view.